Hey everyone, how's it going? Cloud here, and welcome to my guide on the Catapult construction quest. Now, before we begin with this guide, we're going to go over a few things which are the requirements and items needed to complete the quest. So firstly, you must complete the following quests: Regicide, Underground Pass, Biohazard and Plague City. As for skills, you'll need level 42 Fletching and level 44 Construction, both of which cannot be boosted, so you need to reach the actual levels for these. That's it for the requirements. Now on to the items. So you're going to need 90 Mithril Nails or better, but just go with Mithril, it's cheaper and easier. And you're also going to need 10 Mahogany Planks. No other type of planks will work, and that includes protein planks, so you can't use those either. Now, having completed Regicide as the pre-required quest for this one, you should have unlocked the Tiranwin Lodestone, which in that case, it'll be quite easy getting to and from the Elven Woods. However, if for any reason you haven't activated that Lodestone, you're going to need some coins to be able to use the charter ship until you at least activate the Lodestone at the earliest point possible during this guide. But those coins can vary, so just make sure you do have that available if you haven't activated the Lodestone. And how you can get to there is by using the charter ship from either Port Sarim or Cafferby, and then you choose to go to the Port Tyrus docks. And the only other item you may need, and again it all depends on what your agility level was for the previous quest, so to complete Regicide you needed to have level 56 agility to get through the dense forest. However, you could use agility potions if you was at level 53 agility, as it gives you a +3 boost, or you can use a Summer Pie, which gives you a +5 boost, so that means your level could be 51. So again, it applies here as you're going to need to go through dense forest, so again you need to have access to the level 56 agility. So that is it for the requirements and items. Now on to the quest starting point. So we're currently at the Tiranwin Lodestone, which can be accessed via the Lodestone network, and like I mentioned, hopefully you should have unlocked this and activated it during the Regicide quest. Those of you who are following my guide for it, I would have recommended you done it then, so hopefully you have done. And anyway, from the quest starting point, so it is located north of the Tyrus camp, and I'll just show you how to get into that area by heading through the relevant dense forests, dense wood even, and again this is what you require your 56 agility for. So if before you're about to go through the dense forest and you've bought your agility boosting items, make sure you use them. Just watch where I'm going, and also take note on the various traps that I have to get past as well. There's a couple of trip wires to be wary of. So once you've gone through the tripwire and through some of the dense forest, you should be in the northern part of Tyrus camp, and you should see a Tyrus guard nearby who's next to a catapult, and we're going to speak to him. So the Tyrus guard will explain that the general maybe wanted to remove him from the job as he's not been using the catapult properly, and after an unsympathetic conversation he'll ask you for help, as he needs someone with more experience in construction to help him repair the catapult, and obviously just tell him that you will assist him. What you're going to then do is head to the Tyrus camp, which is directly south of you, and you just have to go through some dense forest again, and we're going to go speak to General Heining. So speaking to him, he'll explain that the catapult is an essential part of the camp's defence, and without it, it could mean disaster for them, and he'll give you permission to help repair the catapult. He tells you need to find the missing engineer, who he suspects is off somewhere in the forest. He will also give you an engineer's letter to bring to him. So the Catapult Engineer can be located in the northern west part of the Tiranwin Forest. Now the easiest way to find the area that he's in is first off to go back to the Tiranwin Lodestone. Once you arrive there, you want to head northwest past the rabbits, and there'll be a second group of rabbits and then a leaf jump. Go north to where the bears are, and then to the west search for a little path between the trees that leads south to the engineer, but be wary of the stick trap, and there is also a hunter symbol on the mini-map to help track where you are, but again I've put a little hint arrow on the mini-map, so if you're watching where I'm going you shouldn't have any problems finding him. Speak with the engineer and offer your assistance. Then you want to read the catapult schematics that you get from him to see what materials you need. Then talk to the engineer again and ask to see the letter. You'll read the letter to find out what kind of materials you'll need, which are 90 Mithril Nails and 10 Mahogany Planks, all of which you should have already brought with you. Once you have all the relevant parts, you want to read the schematics and choose the Make Repair Parts option. And then after making the parts, talk to the engineer and ask him to let you read the letter that you gave him earlier, and then speak to him again and ask him about Rolad. So you need to go find a dwarf called Rolad who is in the dwarven mining area near the Ice Mountain, which is just near Falador. So what we're going to do is teleport to the Falador lodestone via the lodestone network. Once you arrive there, keep heading northeast until you reach the dwarven area, and then you should find Rolad in the east building at the entrance. Once you speak to Rolad, he says that he has already sent a delivery dwarf to Port Sarim with the catapult parts. So now we need to try and find him, so we're going to head to the Port Sarim lodestone via the lodestone network. And then once you're at Port Sarim, you want to go to the Rusty Anchor pub, which is north of the docks, and you should find a delivery dwarf. Speak to him and try to get him to give you the metal catapult parts. However, he will refuse since you're not striking him as a sailor. So what you need to do to avoid this is search the drunken sailor outside to get a sailor's hat. Wearing the hat, you then want to speak to the delivery dwarf again, who this time will give you the metal catapult parts as you look like a sailor. So once you finish speaking to the dwarf, we now need to bring the metal catapult parts, the mahogany catapult parts, and the tools from your tool belt, and we're going to head back to the Tyrus guard who we spoke to at the beginning of the quest to start repairing the catapult. So I'll speak to you again in a moment. So once you speak to him, you'll now be brought up with an interface. Now to repair the catapult, you'll have to fit the different pieces of the catapult in a Tetris-like puzzle. There's two sides, which is an orange side and a purple side, which is either end of the catapult, and both require certain pieces to make it work. So using the interface, you then click the relevant part that you wish to try and place, and then using the controls you can move it about on the screen and also use the rotate option. Now to make this easier, what I will do, I will show you the completed side of the orange side, so you know what sort of thing you're going for, and you should be able to see which parts I used to place in each piece, and then again for the purple side, so that should make it easy for you guys to then compare on your screens. So once you've placed all the pieces in the correct location, the puzzle should then be finished, and you'll then be asked to test the repaired catapult. You'll have to hit 3 stones that have an X on them by using the counterweight function on the catapult to aim it, but I'll basically talk you through it. So you'll be brought up with another control panel, and basically the counterweight buttons will increase the distance that the the catapult is fired, and obviously the direction buttons is to aim where you're aiming for, and obviously the red button in the middle will fire the catapult once you've aligned it to where you want. So what you need to do is set the counterweight to the right sort of amount, and then you basically want to make sure that the pointer at the bottom of your screen is in line where the X is on the rock that you're aiming for. So the simplest way to go with this is start with the center rock. This only requires 1 blue bar, so you want to keep left clicking the counterweight arrow until you cannot remove any more weight, and then literally just align the direction buttons so that the catapult aims for the rock, and obviously click fire, and you should hopefully take that one out. Then after that, the leftmost rock will require 6 blue bars. You want to click the right counterweight arrow until you cannot load on any more weight, and then click the left counterweight arrow once. That should then be 6 blue bars, and then once again use the direction arrows to get it aligned to where you want. And then finally, the rightmost rock requires 7 blue bars, so you want to click the right counterweight arrow until you cannot load any more weight on it, and then again use directional arrows to align it up. So if you follow the right instructions, you should have taken out all 3 rocks, and then after hitting all the rocks, you want to talk to the guard again to finish the quest. So the guard will thank you for assisting him in repairing the catapult, and it'll come up, "Congratulations, you've completed the catapult construction quest. You're awarded 2 quest points, 15,000 construction experience, 5,000 fletching experience, 30 teak planks, which are worth about 20,000 coins, an additional 2,000 coins, an adamant halberd, increased damage when using the Castle Wars catapults, a sailor's hat, 2 treasure hunter keys, and 2 hearts of ice." So there we are, quest completed, a fairly easy one. This is more what I would class as a mini-game kind of quest, which you're basically using like different interfaces and stuff rather than having to defeat anything. But overall, pretty decent rewards, especially the construction experience. That will definitely bump you up quite a few levels. Obviously the coin value of the rewards you get are pretty decent as well. And of course you require this quest to be completed in order to do the next part of the Plague series quest, which is Plague's End. Now, I don't think you'll run into any problems following my guide. However, if you do get stuck at all, leave a comment in the comment section below and I'll help you out as best I can. If not, thank you for watching. Please make sure you like, favourite, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to share with your friends. Cheers guys, bye bye.